Sunlight passed through the curtains, casting a soft glow in the room where Jungkook stirred from his slumber. His gaze shifted to Wyan, who lay beside him, tangled in the sheets. She traced the outline of a hickey on Jungkook's neck. Wyan, you look beautiful in them, she whispered in her lazy, morning voice. She then felt a huge hand brushing through her hair and knew she was going to fall asleep again at this rate. Jungkook, you love them a little too much, don't you? Wyan, let them all know you're mine, she whispered again, her breath a warm caress against his skin. Jungkook, my most dangerous opponent isn't in the streets, it's the woman who marks me as hers every day. As Wyan leaned in to plant another kiss on his neck, Jungkook knew where this was going and simply loved everything about it. She left several more hickeys until they were off the bed and he was ready to leave for his office. His neck was filled with hickeys. Ryan closed the buttons of Jungkook's shirt, yet the hickeys were so visible even from a huge distance. Ryan, you can't escape me, ever, Mr. John. She pointed at his chest with her finger and smiled proudly. He chuckled, his fingers gently intertwining with hers. Jungkook, I wouldn't dream of it. Your marks are my armor in this world. He pecked her lips, and the next moment there was a rose in her hair, without her noticing. Jungkook, stay ready tonight. The night unfolded into a lavish party within the circles of the underground world. The atmosphere was charged with a blend of power and danger as Jungkook met a few people of his circle. Ryan, wearing an elegant gown that mirrored the midnight sky selected by her husband, observed him from across the room. A smile on her lips, yet there was possessiveness in her eyes as she heard some ladies passing comments on his attractive husband, them fangirling on her husband, wishing he was theirs, and going deeper into their fantasy just fueled her possessiveness. She stood up gracefully, her expressions ever so calm and gentle. Vine quietly approached her husband, who got quiet upon her arrival, all of his attention shifting towards her, and she just loved him a little more at that. She reached up, her fingers gently tracing the collar of his suit, and planted a hickey on his neck. The way she stepped closer to him, the way she placed her lips to his neck and started to mark her territory. The room, filled with whispers, seemed to hold its breath. The people around them got quiet. Jungkook's arm went around her waist, returning the gesture. He didn't mind it, not the fact he was standing in the circle of his business partner, nor that it was a respectful event. If she wanted anything, she would get it. She was Jungkook's wife to begin with. He looked down at her when she was done. Jungkook, are you trying to distract me, my lady? A sly smile played on her lips as she replied, Ryan, just reminding everyone who you belong to. Jungkook couldn't help but be captivated by the woman who dared to claim him in the middle of such powerful people. There was pride in his eyes that screamed, That's my lady. Soon enough, everyone got busy with their conversations. Jungkook held wine close to him. Jungkook, makes me want to skip this all and take you back to bed. Wine suckled sweetly and played with his hair. Wine, too bad. You have to wait for that, my love. She winked teasingly and knew it worked. When he let out a groan, and it only made her happier. She then traced her nail down his arm and turned around, walking away from him. His eyes took in her graceful walk. His intense eyes never moved off her. As he watched her getting along with ladies so well, he loved everything about her, especially every time when she tried to tease him on purpose, like now. She knew he wanted her attention, and she was taking her time with other ladies on purpose. God, he wanted to throw her on his shoulder and take her home. That's what he did exactly. Walked up to her, wrapped her arm around her waist, and very smoothly got her out of the circle until she was in his arms and he was walking out of the venue. Jungkook, you're mine now. Ain't no escape anymore, princess.